Hi, I'm Taylor Gray, and right now my palms are leaving damp half-moons on this microphone foam. I almost backed out, because admitting that I don't trust people feels like confessing I've misplaced something essential, like a sense of gravity. It traces back to one small, ordinary Tuesday when I was 9. I'd stayed late at school for art club, proud of the papier-mâché bird I'd built, wings scalloped with magazine clippings. Dad had promised, really promised, to pick me up. The parking lot emptied, sun fell behind the gym, and I waited, hugging that fragile bird, rehearsing the moment I'd show him. When headlights finally curved in, they weren't our dented Corolla. It was Mrs. Baxter, the vice principal, worry etched onto her brow. We drove in silence until she offered a gentle, "Sometimes parents forget." I nodded, but inside something splintered. It wasn't just the forgetting. It was the way Dad breezed in later, smelling of barroom smoke, calling me champ like nothing had happened, asking if my bird had won a ribbon. I smiled for him while a private, cold vow crystallized: never hand anyone the power to drop me. That vow followed me through locker-lined hallways and into adulthood. Group projects? I'd do the extra work alone. Relationships? I'd retreat the moment someone's words didn't match their eyes. Friends accused me of wearing emotional bubble wrap. I laughed it off, another shield. The bird stayed on my dresser until college, its paper feathers yellowing, silent proof of a lesson learned too young. A few years ago, a therapist asked what I wanted most. The answer startled me. I wanted to set the bird free, let it fly somewhere that didn't smell like fear. But wanting and doing are cousins who rarely write. Last winter, during a blackout, my neighbor Maya knocked to check on me. I almost pretended I wasn't home. Instead, I opened the door, candles flickering between us. We spent 3 hours talking over instant cocoa, sharing childhood stories that curled like steam into the dark. No betrayals, no sudden exits, just two people guarding each other's softness. When the power returned, I realized the umbrella had slipped from my hand without me noticing. Since then, I've practiced trust the way you might practice a song, sloppy at first, then steadier, still hitting wrong notes but finishing anyway. Because under the vows and umbrellas, I'm just a kid clutching a papier-mâché dream, hoping someone sees its worth before the glue dries. Maybe trust isn't all or nothing, maybe it's a series of small, brave yes. So that's why I'm here, gently breathing through the static, telling you my cracked open truth. If you're listening, maybe you'll hear your own yes echo back.